Please subscribe and like the video before continuing. 3 reasons Y&R Summer Newman could return for November sweep. The Young and the Restless spoilers suggest that the drama is heating up in the land of Genoa City and Los Angeles. With all the chaos surrounding Summer Newman's, last played by Allison Lanier, loved ones, it's hard not to think that Nick Newman's, Joshua Morrow, and Phyllis Summers, Michelle Stafford, Supergirl may not be heading back to the canvas as early as November sweeps. Want more of The Young and the Restless? Get updates on the latest news about The Young and the Restless, straight to your inbox. We use your personal data for interest-based advertising, as outlined in our privacy notice. What is this? Reason 1, I told you so, Kyle Abbott. The Young and the Restless spoilers hint that one of the reasons why Summer has stayed in Milan for so long is the fact that her ex, whom she still had feelings for, Kyle Abbott, Michael Mealer, was in love with Claire Newman, Haley Aaron. Phyllis had mentioned that Summer could bear watching Claire flaunt their relationship all over town. Well, that romance officially imploded during the Friday, October 31st episode when Claire landed in bed with Holden Novak, Nathan Owens. Summer supposedly has a new boyfriend in Italy, but if she finds out Kyle is single, she could fly back in an instant to help console the man she feels she was meant to be with. Even if only to say, I told you so. Please subscribe and like the video before continuing. Reason 2, Noah Newman's accident. But will Summer admit that she's returning to GC for Kyle? She may have the perfect excuse to come back, thanks to her big brother, Noah Newman, Lucas Adams. After all, his car crash had him fighting for his life in LA, and she may rush back to town to be with her brother. What is this? There's a mystery surrounding Noah's crash, but now that it's confirmed that Roger Howarth is playing Mitch Bacall, who could be the Matt Clark recast, or someone who looks a lot like Matt Clark, last played by Rick Hurst, Summer may swoop back to be there for Noah and Nick. Reason 3, Summer, Summer, Summer. It's also hard to ignore that Summer's name gets mentioned, a lot. Usually, when a character exits the canvas, they'll be talked about here or there, but her name is dropped almost weekly. There are never coincidences when it comes to name-dropping characters, so there's a good chance Summer could return for November sweeps. The shock value of her return would be epic, so is this a possibility? Do you miss Summer Newman? Comment below. Tune into the CBS Soap Daily and check out this site often for the best Young and the Restless updates, spoilers, and news. Summer Newman has always been a woman driven by her heart, her ambition, and sometimes her own stubbornness. But now, fans are buzzing with speculation. Is Summer preparing to return to Genoa City, and could Kyle Abbott be the reason? The tension has been mounting for weeks, as viewers have seen Summer torn between her life on the West Coast and the Please subscribe and like the video before continuing. Complicated world of GC. Could this be the moment where Summer finally admits what so many of us have suspected all along? Her feelings for Kyle have never truly gone away? Sources close to the set reveal that Summer's decision will not be an easy one. She has built a life, a career, and even a sense of independence that has defined her character for years. But Kyle, with his own struggles and the chaotic twists that have surrounded the Abbott family, may be the catalyst that draws her back. Will she confront her lingering feelings, or will pride and past heartbreak hold her back? It seems that Y&R writers are setting the stage for a major emotional showdown, one that could shake the very foundations of the Abbott-Newman dynamic. What makes this storyline even more compelling is the timing. Kyle has been through enough recently, strained family ties, business conflicts, and romantic entanglements that left him questioning his own happiness. Summer's potential return could offer him a lifeline, or it could complicate matters further. Fans are eager to see whether Summer will arrive with open arms, ready to embrace a new chapter with Kyle, or if she will be forced to face the consequences of past decisions. The suspense isn't just in whether she'll come back, it's in how she'll handle the moment she steps foot in Genoa City. Will she walk into Kyle's office at Newman Enterprises with determination in her eyes, or will she pause, weighing her options and letting emotions guide her? And what of the Abbott family? Jack and Phyllis, who have been involved in their own high-stakes dramas, may find themselves caught in the middle of Summer and Kyle's rekindling sparks. Interestingly, there are hints that Summer's return might not be just about Kyle. Genoa City is notorious for its intertwining plots, and it's possible that Summer has a larger plan, one that could affect business dealings, family alliances, and even rivalries that have simmered for years. Perhaps she has seen an opportunity to stake her claim, not just in love, but in power, an angle that would make her return a headline-making moment in the world of daytime drama. Of course, the emotional weight of this potential reunion cannot be understated. Kyle has always been the steady presence in Summer's life, the one who could understand her. Please subscribe and like the video before continuing. Ambitions, her insecurities, and the woman she is when no one is watching. Their history is layered, filled with missed chances, unspoken words, and moments of undeniable chemistry. Bringing Summer back into the fold could reignite old flames while challenging both characters to confront how much they have truly changed, and how much they still mean to each other. Speculation is reaching a fever pitch as fans analyze every teaser, every line of dialogue, and every lingering glance. Could Summer's perfect timing coincide with a pivotal moment for Kyle, perhaps a business deal gone wrong or an emotional crisis that only she can help him navigate? Could this be the turning point where Summer finally admits that love, and maybe even fate, has pulled her back to Genoa City? Y&R has always thrived on emotional complexity, and the potential Summer-Kyle storyline is shaping up to be one of the most talked about arcs in recent memory. But the drama doesn't stop there. Other Genoa City residents are unlikely to sit idly by as Summer steps back into the fray. Phyllis Summers, who has her own complicated history with both the Newman and Abbott clans, may see Summer's return as a direct threat. Jack Abbott, Kyle's father, could weigh in, potentially creating family tensions that only a soap opera as legendary as Y&R can deliver. Every conversation, every interaction will likely be charged with subtext, with viewers hanging on to every word and gesture. And what of Summer herself? The character has always been portrayed as confident, sometimes even audacious, but beneath that exterior lies a depth of emotion that fans have connected with for years. Will she confront her past mistakes, her heartbreaks, and the choices that brought her here? Or will she arrive with a calculated plan, ready to navigate the treacherous waters of Genoa City's power dynamics while protecting her own heart? The anticipation is electric, and Y&R is primed to deliver a storyline that could redefine Summer Newman's place in the series, and her connection with Kyle Abbott. In the end, the question remains, will Summer admit that her return to Genoa City is all about Kyle? Or is there more at play, something only the writers know for now? One thing is certain, this potential reunion is not just a simple homecoming. It is poised to be a dramatic, emotional, and possibly transformative moment for both characters, the Abbott family, and the fans who. Please subscribe and like the video before continuing. Have been waiting for this chapter to unfold. With twists, turns, and secrets lurking around every corner, Summer's next move could change everything in Genoa City, and viewers won't want to miss a second of it. Summer Newman's potential return to Genoa City has fans on the edge of their seats, and for good reason. This isn't just a simple visit, this is a character who has always been at the center of power plays, emotional upheavals, and heart-stopping drama. The whispers around the Newman and Abbott families have reached a fever pitch, with speculation swirling over whether Summer is truly coming back for Kyle Abbott. The connection between Summer and Kyle has never fully faded, and if the past is any indication, their reunion could ignite one of the most intense storylines Y&R has seen in years. Kyle Abbott has been through his own share of trials recently, facing challenges that have tested not only his patience but his very sense of identity. From navigating complex business dealings at Jabot to contending with the ever-present manipulations of Victor Newman, Kyle has had little room to focus on his personal life. Yet even in the midst of chaos, Summer remains a constant presence in his thoughts, a figure tied to both his happiest memories and the lingering pain of missed opportunities. Her potential return isn't just a romantic subplot, it is a moment that could redefine Kyle's journey, forcing him to confront his deepest emotions and reevaluate the choices he has made. Summer's life on the West Coast has offered her independence, career growth, and a sense of control that has often eluded her in Genoa City. She has built herself a world where she calls the shots, free from the constant scrutiny of the Newman Abbott drama. Yet, despite the distance and the years that have passed, the pull of Kyle, and the family she left behind, remains undeniable. Fans have watched her grow from a young woman caught in family rivalries to a mature character capable of making bold, life-altering decisions. Now, it seems, the writers are crafting a storyline that tests every aspect of Summer's character, her heart, her loyalty, and her willingness to face the past. The timing of Summer's return could not be more dramatic. Kyle has been navigating a minefield of personal and professional challenges. Business deals teeter on the edge of disaster, alliances are strained, and every interaction with his family carries the weight of expectation and hidden agendas. Summer's presence could serve as a stabilizing force, or a catalyst for more chaos. If she walks back into Kyle's life at a moment of vulnerability, the emotional stakes are exponentially higher. Y&R has always excelled at exploiting these perfectly timed entrances, ensuring that every glance, word, and gesture carries layers of meaning and potential consequences. Yet it isn't just Kyle who could be affected by Summer's return. The Abbott family, already embroiled in a web of tension and betrayal, is bound to react in ways that could send shockwaves across Genoa City. Jack Abbott, ever the strategist, may see Summer's arrival as both a challenge and an opportunity. His complicated relationship with his children, particularly Kyle, could add fuel to the fire, as he navigates the intersection of family loyalty, business interests, and personal feelings. Meanwhile, Phyllis Summers, whose own romantic entanglements with both Kyle and other key players have made her a force to be reckoned with, may perceive Summer's return as a direct threat. The clash between these two formidable women is almost inevitable, promising explosive confrontations and dramatic showdowns that fans live for. Please subscribe and like the video before continuing. Beyond romance and family politics, Summer's potential homecoming also carries implications for business dynamics in Genoa City. The Newman-Abbott rivalry has always been at the heart of Y&R's most compelling storylines, and Summer's re-entry could tip the scales in unforeseen ways. Could she become a key player in corporate maneuverings, leveraging her relationships and intelligence to influence major deals? Might she align with Kyle to take on Newman Enterprises or Jabot, reshaping the city's power landscape in the process? The possibilities are endless, and the anticipation is heightened by subtle hints in recent episodes, where Summer's name has been mentioned in conversations fraught with tension and longing. Emotionally, the Summer-Kyle storyline is loaded with nuance. Kyle has always been depicted as compassionate, reliable, and deeply loyal, traits that complement Summer's fiery spirit and independent streak. Their interactions promise to be a delicate dance of vulnerability and passion, filled with moments of recognition and hesitation. Summer's inner conflict, torn between her carefully constructed life and the magnetic pull of the past, mirrors the struggles many viewers resonate with, adding a layer of relatability to the drama. Every meeting between them, whether fraught with tension or tinged with tenderness, is likely to carry the weight of unspoken feelings and unresolved history. The writers are clearly setting the stage for a story arc that intertwines multiple layers of drama. Summer's return could spark alliances with unexpected allies, reveal secrets that have long been buried, and even reignite rivalries that had cooled over time. The interplay of romance, family dynamics, and corporate strategy is classic Y&R, yet the addition of Summer into the mix promises a fresh and unpredictable twist. Fans are left to speculate. Will Summer approach Kyle openly and honestly, or will she strategize, testing the waters before revealing the depth of her feelings? The suspense is palpable, and the series' track record suggests that the answer will be anything but simple. Meanwhile, other Genoa City residents are unlikely to remain passive observers. Phyllis Summers, ever perceptive and determined, may move to undermine Summer's return, setting off a chain reaction that could destabilize multiple players. Could find themselves drawn into the drama, creating cascading storylines that highlight Y&R's mastery of interconnected narratives. Each decision Summer makes, each word she utters, has the potential to reverberate across the city, impacting everyone from business magnates to longtime residents whose lives are entwined with the Abbott-Newman legacy. Romantic tension is, of course, central to the story. Summer and Kyle share a chemistry that is palpable, one that has been cultivated over years of shared experiences, misunderstandings, and fleeting moments of closeness. This history ensures that any reunion will be charged with emotion, a mixture of longing, caution, and the thrill of possibility. Fans have eagerly anticipated this moment, analyzing every hint, every glance, and every line of dialogue that might suggest the depth of Summer's feelings. Will she admit that her return is driven by love, or will she keep her true motives veiled, letting actions speak louder than words? Y&R has a long history of teasing audiences with suspenseful pauses before revealing the full emotional payoff, and Summer's story is poised to follow that tradition to perfection. The stakes are further heightened by Summer's personal growth. She is no longer the same woman who left Genoa City in her youth. Her experiences on the West Coast, her career accomplishments, and her evolving perspective on relationships have all shaped her into a character capable of making bold choices. Returning to GC isn't just about rekindling a romance, it is about confronting the past, asserting her independence, and navigating a complex web of emotional and social dynamics. The tension between her past self and her present self creates a rich narrative landscape, one that writers can explore in multiple dimensions, from intimate conversations to high-stakes confrontations. And then there are the secrets. Genoa City thrives on them. Summer's arrival could unveil hidden truths about family relationships, corporate dealings, or romantic entanglements that have remained under the surface for years. Perhaps there is a revelation waiting that could dramatically alter the course of the Abbott-Newman feud, one that Summer holds the key to. Or maybe her return will serve as the trigger for long-simmering conflicts to erupt into full-blown chaos. Every element of the city's intricate social fabric is intertwined, ensuring that Summer's presence will have far-reaching consequences beyond her connection with Kyle. Please subscribe and like the video before continuing. For Kyle, the return of Summer is a crucible moment. He must navigate his own emotions, consider the impact on his family, and determine whether this rekindled connection represents a second chance or a potential disaster. His internal struggle, balancing desire, responsibility, and fear, is emblematic of the character's depth and relatability. Viewers are likely to be drawn into his thought processes, empathizing with his dilemmas and anticipating how he will act when faced with Summer's undeniable pull. Fans are already speculating about key scenes that could define this arc. Will there be a dramatic encounter at a family gathering, a quiet moment in Kyle's office, or a heated confrontation with Phyllis or Jack? Could Summer's return coincide with a major business event, a scandal, or a personal crisis that amplifies the emotional stakes? The possibilities are limitless, and Y&R's history of intertwining personal and professional drama suggests that viewers are in for a roller coaster of emotions, surprises, and jaw-dropping twists. Ultimately, the question that hangs over Genoa City is simple yet profound: will Summer admit that her return is about Kyle? Or is she returning with hidden motives, strategic goals, and plans that extend beyond romance? Every interaction, every conversation, and every glance carries potential significance. Y&R has built its reputation on layering complexity, weaving together character arcs, and delivering shocking reveals that keep audiences hooked. Summer's story is shaping up to be a masterclass in this tradition, blending love, intrigue, family drama, and suspense in a way that promises to captivate viewers for weeks to come. As fans prepare for Summer's arrival, speculation runs rampant. Social media buzzes with theories, recaps dissect past interactions, and every teaser image is scrutinized for clues. Some predict a whirlwind romance, others anticipate explosive conflicts with Phyllis and Jack, and many are convinced that Summer's return will redefine the balance of power in Genoa City. One thing is certain: whether she steps into Kyle's life with open honesty, guarded intentions, or a mixture of both, the impact will be seismic. The potential for dramatic twists is nearly limitless. Summer could arrive at a pivotal moment for Kyle, intervening in a personal or professional crisis, or she might choose to manipulate circumstances to her advantage. Family alliances could shift, rivalries could reignite, and secrets could come to light in ways that no one anticipates. Genoa City, with its intricate social and business networks, is the perfect stage for Summer's return to resonate across multiple storylines, affecting everyone from Newman Enterprises to Jabot, and from the Abbott family to the Newman loyalists. At the emotional core, however, is the relationship between Summer and Kyle. The chemistry, the shared history, and the emotional complexity make their story one of the most compelling in recent memory. Will they seize a second chance at love, or will obstacles, family interference, past mistakes, and personal insecurities stand in their way? The tension between possibility and risk is a narrative engine that Y&R has long mastered, and Summer's return is perfectly poised to drive that engine at full throttle. Every moment of Summer's potential return is layered with meaning. A look across a crowded room, a hesitant smile, a heated discussion, each could signify emotional breakthroughs, strategic maneuvering, or dramatic revelations. Viewers will be watching closely, analyzing each frame for hints of what is to come, and the writers have clearly designed the storyline to reward such scrutiny with payoff moments that are both satisfying and shocking. In conclusion, Summer Newman's return to Genoa City is shaping up to be one of the most anticipated storylines of the year. Whether her arrival is motivated by love for Kyle, strategic ambition, or a mixture of both, the emotional, familial, and professional stakes are off the charts. Fans are poised for a roller coaster of emotions, dramatic confrontations, and unforgettable scenes as Summer navigates the complex web of relationships, rivalries, and secrets that. Please subscribe and like the video before continuing. Define Genoa City. One thing is certain. Summer's next move will reverberate across the city, impact countless lives, and create a ripple effect that could change the very landscape of Y&R. With all the chaos surrounding Summer Newman's life, fans of The Young and the Restless are left wondering what her next move will be. Summer has never been one to shy away from drama, but recent events have pushed her to a crossroads that could redefine not just her personal life, but the entire fabric of Genoa City. From family tensions to romantic entanglements and professional challenges, Summer's world is spinning faster than ever, and the question on everyone's mind is whether she will return to GC, and if so, why? The tension begins with her complicated relationship with Kyle Abbott, a connection that has always teetered between friendship, rivalry, and undeniable attraction. Though Summer has built a life on the West Coast, complete with career achievements and independence, her heart has often pulled her back to Kyle, who has been navigating his own storms in Genoa City. The past months have been particularly tumultuous for him, with family drama, business struggles, and romantic uncertainty clouding his judgment. Summer's potential return could either stabilize his world or ignite further chaos, depending on how the writers decide to unfold this storyline. Family dynamics are central to Summer's saga. The Newman-Abbott feud has long been a cornerstone of Y&R storytelling, and Summer's interactions with both sides of the family are fraught with tension. Jack Abbott, always the strategist, may perceive her return as either an opportunity or a threat, depending on how it aligns with his own objectives. Phyllis Summers, meanwhile, has her own stake in Kyle's heart and could see Summer's arrival as a direct challenge. The clash between these two women promises to be explosive, with potential confrontations, secret manipulations, and emotional standoffs that are perfect fodder for daytime drama. Each interaction will be layered with history, unresolved emotions, and strategic calculation, creating a storyline rich with suspense and intrigue. Summer's professional life also intersects with the chaos surrounding her personal decisions. Her career accomplishments on the West Coast have made her a stronger, more independent character, but Genoa City's high-stakes corporate world presents new challenges and opportunities. Could Summer align herself with Kyle to navigate business deals, protect the Abbott legacy, or even challenge Newman Enterprises? Or will her return be purely personal, focused on love, redemption, or family loyalty? The possibilities are vast, and Y&R thrives on interweaving romance, business intrigue, and family drama into story arcs that keep viewers guessing. Romance, of course, is a driving force in Summer's story. Kyle Abbott has always been a grounding presence for her, a character who understands her ambitions, insecurities, and passionate nature. Yet both characters are complicated individuals with past wounds and unspoken truths. Their reunion, should it happen, is poised to be a slow burn of tension, filled with stolen glances, emotionally charged conversations, and the ever-present question of please subscribe and like the video before continuing. Whether love will triumph over fear and circumstance. Summer's return could spark one of the most talked-about romantic arcs in recent memory, blending chemistry, history, and the dramatic twists that Y&R audiences crave. Adding another layer of complexity are the secrets and unresolved issues that lurk beneath the surface. Genoa City has always been a hotbed of intrigue, and Summer's return is no exception. Hidden agendas, past betrayals, and undisclosed family tensions are bound to surface, creating ripple effects that touch nearly every character in the city. Will she reveal long-held secrets, or will she navigate the city carefully, using her knowledge and insight to maneuver strategically? Every choice Summer makes has the potential to ignite conflicts, alliances, and shocking revelations, ensuring that her storyline will impact multiple storylines simultaneously. Meanwhile, the city itself serves as a perfect backdrop for Summer's return. From the opulent offices of Newman Enterprises to the intimate corners of GC's local haunts, every location is ripe for drama. A chance encounter in a crowded room, a whispered conversation in a quiet corridor, or a tense confrontation in an office can become pivotal moments that shift relationships and power dynamics. Y&R has always excelled at leveraging the setting to heighten tension, and Summer's story is tailor-made for such narrative intricacies. The stakes for Kyle are particularly high. Not only must he contend with the emotional weight of Summer's return, but he also faces external pressures from business challenges, family expectations, and rivalries. His interactions with Summer could provide moments of vulnerability, where long-buried feelings resurface, or intense confrontations, where misunderstandings and pride create obstacles. Each scene between them has the potential to be charged with emotion, reflecting the depth of their connection and the complexity of their history. Fans are also speculating about the timing of Summer's arrival. Could it coincide with a crisis in Kyle's life, perhaps a business disaster, a personal loss, or a family conflict, that necessitates her involvement? Could her return act as a catalyst, forcing other characters to confront unresolved issues and long-standing rivalries? The interplay of timing and circumstance is critical in Y&R storytelling, and Summer's potential re-entry is perfectly positioned to maximize dramatic impact. Phyllis Summers, Jack Abbott, and even Victor Newman are likely to play significant roles in this unfolding drama. Each character has their own motives, secrets, and ambitions, and Summer's presence could challenge, provoke, or destabilize them in unexpected ways. Phyllis, with her deep history with both Summer and Kyle, may attempt to manipulate the situation to her advantage, while Jack could leverage the situation for business or familial gain. Victor, always a master strategist, may see Summer's return as either an asset or a threat, influencing corporate dynamics and personal relationships alike. Please subscribe and like the video before continuing. Emotionally, Summer's journey is one of self-discovery, courage, and vulnerability. She must reconcile her past with her present, navigate complex family dynamics, and confront feelings she may have suppressed for years. Her choices will reveal her growth, her priorities, and the strength of her character, providing audiences with a rich, layered narrative that combines romance, drama, and suspense. Every interaction, decision, and revelation will contribute to a storyline that is both compelling and deeply satisfying for longtime viewers. The suspense surrounding Summer's return is heightened by the potential for dramatic confrontations. From heated arguments with Phyllis to tender, intimate moments with Kyle, from strategic maneuvers against Newman Enterprises to family interventions, every scene has the potential to be unforgettable. The writers have carefully constructed a narrative that promises multiple layers of tension, ensuring that viewers remain engaged, invested, and eager for each new development. Secrets, rivalries, romance, and ambition collide in Summer Newman's storyline, creating a narrative that is quintessentially Y&R. Her return is not simply about rekindling a romance, it is about navigating a complex web of relationships, power dynamics, and personal growth. The consequences of her choices are far-reaching, impacting not only her own life but the lives of those around her, from the Abbott family to the Newman empire and everyone in between. Ultimately, the question on everyone's mind is simple: why is Summer returning, and what will she do once she's back? Is it truly about Kyle, a second chance at love and connection, or are there larger ambitions at play? Could she be orchestrating a strategic move that will influence business, family, and personal dynamics all at once? The answer is bound to unfold in ways that surprise, shock, and captivate viewers, proving once again why Y&R remains a master of daytime drama. Summer Newman's potential return promises to be an event of epic proportions. Romance, family intrigue, corporate battles, and personal transformation all converge, creating a storyline that will dominate conversations, social media, and fan speculation for weeks to come. Every scene, from private exchanges to explosive confrontations, is poised to deliver maximum drama, emotional resonance, and unforgettable moments. With her return, Summer has the power to shift the balance of power in Genoa City, redefine relationships, and reignite passions, ensuring that viewers will be glued to their screens as the drama unfolds. As anticipation builds, one thing is clear: Summer Newman's next chapter will be a roller coaster of emotion, suspense, and unexpected twists. From her interactions with Kyle Abbott to confrontations with Phyllis Summers, from strategic maneuvers in the corporate world to personal revelations that could change the city forever, the potential for drama is limitless. Fans can expect moments of heartbreak, triumph, laughter, and shock, all wrapped in the intricate storytelling that has made Y&R a staple of daytime television for decades. Please subscribe and like the video before continuing. In the end, Summer's journey is a testament to the enduring power of character-driven drama. Her story intertwines love, ambition, family loyalty, and personal growth, creating a narrative that is as emotionally rich as it is unpredictable. Whether she arrives with honesty, strategy, or a mixture of both, her return will be felt across every corner of Genoa City, affecting relationships, business dealings, and the delicate balance of power. Fans are left to speculate, anticipate, and savor every moment, knowing that Summer Newman's presence in GC will bring drama, passion, and unforgettable storytelling in true Y&R fashion. The Young and the Restless spoilers hint that one of the reasons why Summer has stayed in Milan may go far deeper than anyone in Genoa City realizes. While fans have long assumed her absence was simply a bid for independence, career growth, or an escape from family drama, insiders suggest that Summer's time abroad has been fueled by emotional, professional, and perhaps even strategic reasons that could have dramatic consequences once she returns. Summer Newman has always been a character of depth, ambition, and a certain unpredictable spark, and the layers behind her decision to remain in Milan are beginning to unravel in ways that could shake Genoa City to its core. One driving force behind Summer's extended stay overseas appears to be her ongoing connection with Kyle Abbott. Though the two have been apart geographically, their bond has never truly diminished. Kyle has faced a whirlwind of challenges recently, from business crises at Jabot to navigating the ever-turbulent Abbott-Newman family dynamics. Summer's absence may have been a self-imposed exile, giving her the distance to reflect on her feelings and assess whether returning would be worth the risk of reopening old wounds. Rumor has it that her heart has remained tethered to Kyle, making her time in Milan less about escape and more about strategizing how to approach a reunion on her own terms. Adding to the intrigue is the possibility that Summer has been keeping secrets during her European sojourn, secrets that, if revealed, could have seismic effects on her relationships back home. Some insiders suggest that Summer has been quietly cultivating opportunities in the international fashion and media world, which may give her leverage or influence once she steps back into Genoa City. This combination of personal and professional calculation is classic Summer Newman. She is never merely reactive, but always calculating the potential outcomes of her choices. Every decision, every move abroad could now feed into a larger strategy that affects not just her life, but the intricate web of relationships and power structures in Genoa City. Family dynamics are central to this evolving story. The Newman-Abbott rivalry has defined much of Y&R's most compelling drama, and Summer's potential return threatens to reignite old tensions. Jack Abbott, protective and strategic when it comes to his son Kyle, may see Summer's arrival as a double-edged sword, a potential threat to family stability but also an opportunity to strengthen Kyle's emotional resilience. Phyllis Summers, meanwhile, has always been attuned to the subtleties of relationships and may perceive Summer's presence as a direct challenge. The clash between these two formidable women, Summer with her calculated charm and Phyllis with her fiercely protective instincts, promises a series of high-stakes. Please subscribe and like the video before continuing. Confrontations and emotionally charged moments that could define the next chapter of GC drama. Romantic tension remains at the heart of this storyline. Summer and Kyle share a history that is rich with emotional complexity, unspoken feelings, and undeniable chemistry. While Summer's time in Milan may have allowed both characters space to grow individually, it has not erased the lingering emotional connection between them. Fans are left to wonder, will their reunion be tender and heartfelt, or fraught with misunderstandings, pride, and residual resentment? Y&R thrives on slow-burn romantic arcs, and the writers appear to be setting the stage for a return filled with both passion and conflict, ensuring that every interaction will carry the weight of their shared past. Beyond romance, Summer's return has the potential to alter business dynamics in Genoa City. Whether she aligns herself with Kyle in Jabot affairs, strategically positions herself within Newman Enterprises, or simply leverages her European experience to influence key players, her arrival could shift power balances in ways no one anticipates. Genoa City has always been a city of intertwined personal and professional stakes, and Summer's presence has the capacity to disrupt, manipulate, or even stabilize ongoing conflicts. Every move she makes could have a cascading effect, touching multiple storylines, rivalries, and alliances simultaneously. Secrets and intrigue also abound. Summer's life in Milan may have involved more than professional pursuits or personal reflection. Whispers of clandestine meetings, hidden business dealings, or unexpected alliances have surfaced in fan speculation and set reports. If true, these elements could dramatically reshape relationships and power structures once she returns. The suspense is amplified by the fact that Summer is a character known for her intelligence and subtlety. She rarely acts without considering the potential consequences. Her European experience could therefore give her both the insight and the leverage to navigate complex situations back in Genoa City, creating tension and anticipation for fans eager to see how she reintegrates into the mix. The emotional stakes are equally high. Kyle has endured recent turbulence, from family pressures to personal disappointments, making him both vulnerable and reflective. Summer's potential return could serve as a source of comfort, guidance, and emotional grounding, or it could reopen wounds, amplify insecurities, and spark confrontations that test both characters' resilience. The interplay of desire, hesitation, and past hurt ensures that every scene involving Summer and Kyle will be charged with intensity, suspense, and unpredictability. Other Genoa City residents are poised to react to Summer's return as well. Phyllis Summers may attempt to assert her own influence, perhaps through strategic maneuvering, emotional confrontation, or subtle manipulation, ensuring that Summer's re-entry is anything but smooth. Jack Abbott, balancing concern for his son with the intricate web of family and business obligations, may find himself in unexpected alliances or rivalries as he navigates this new. Please subscribe and like the video before continuing. Dynamic. Even Victor Newman, the ever-watchful power broker, could see Summer's presence as either a threat to his empire or an opportunity to shape events to his advantage. Each character's motivations, secrets, and ambitions intersect with Summer's storyline, guaranteeing layered drama and tension across multiple fronts. Summer's time in Milan has also provided opportunities for personal growth and reflection. Her independence, exposure to international experiences, and development of strategic thinking have likely shaped her approach to relationships, business, and family. This maturation positions her to return as a more complex, confident, and potentially unpredictable character, capable of asserting her desires while navigating the intricate social and professional landscape of Genoa City. Every decision she makes, whether emotional, romantic, or strategic, will carry the weight of her experiences abroad, amplifying the drama and impact of her storyline. The suspense surrounding her return is heightened by the possibility of dramatic encounters. Whether a chance meeting with Kyle, a tense exchange with Phyllis, or a strategic maneuver in a high-stakes business context, every moment is poised to be a potential turning point. Y&R thrives on such moments, blending emotional resonance with suspenseful storytelling to create scenes that linger in viewers' minds long after they air. Summer's storyline, rich in complexity and layered with history, is perfectly suited for this approach, ensuring that each interaction delivers maximum impact. Speculation is rampant among fans, who are analyzing every hint, teaser, and social media post for clues about Summer's motivations, intentions, and future actions. Will she return purely for love, to reconnect with Kyle and mend old wounds? Or is there a larger plan at play, involving strategic positioning, family influence, or corporate maneuvering? The uncertainty fuels anticipation and keeps viewers engaged, as every potential outcome carries significant narrative weight. Romantic tension remains central, but Y&R's brilliance lies in its ability to intertwine personal, familial, and professional stakes seamlessly. Summer's return is not just a love story, it is a multi-layered narrative that involves alliances, rivalries, emotional growth, and the constant push and pull of loyalty, ambition, and desire. The ripple effects of her actions are likely to be felt across multiple storylines, creating a domino effect of drama, confrontation, and revelation. The Abbott-Newman dynamics, already volatile, are set to be further complicated by Summer's arrival. Jack Abbott's protective instincts, Kyle's emotional vulnerability, and Phyllis Summer's strategic acumen combine to create a perfect storm of tension. Each interaction will carry multiple layers of meaning, from overt expressions of affection or rivalry to subtle manipulations and unspoken messages. Fans are left to speculate how Summer will navigate these dynamics, balancing her personal desires with the broader implications of her actions in the city she once left behind. Please subscribe and like the video before continuing. Secrets remain at the heart of Genoa City drama, and Summer's storyline is no exception. Whether through undisclosed alliances, confidential business dealings, or long-buried family revelations, her return promises to surface hidden truths and spark conflict across multiple fronts. The potential for dramatic confrontations, emotional breakthroughs, and strategic maneuvers is immense, ensuring that every episode featuring Summer's reintegration will be charged with suspense, intensity, and unpredictability. Ultimately, the question driving the narrative is this: why has Summer Newman stayed in Milan, and what will her return mean for Genoa City? Is her time abroad a reflection of personal growth, strategic planning, or emotional hesitation? Will she step back into Kyle's life as a romantic partner, a confidant, or a force of change within the Abbott-Newman landscape? The answers are bound to unfold in ways that surprise and captivate viewers, demonstrating Y&R's masterful ability to blend romance, intrigue, family drama, and suspense into compelling storytelling. Summer Newman's potential return to Genoa City promises to be an event of monumental proportions. Her time in Milan has equipped her with experiences, knowledge, and perspective that could alter the trajectory of relationships, corporate dynamics, and family legacies. Fans can anticipate a mixture of romantic tension, high-stakes confrontation, emotional revelation, and strategic maneuvering, all executed with the subtlety, complexity, and intensity that have made The Young and the Restless a daytime television staple. Whether her arrival will result in reconciliation with Kyle, confrontation with Phyllis, strategic maneuvers within Jabot or Newman Enterprises, or an entirely unexpected twist, Summer's next chapter is certain to dominate headlines, conversations, and fan speculation. Every choice she makes, every secret she reveals, and every emotion she displays has the potential to send shockwaves throughout Genoa City, reshaping relationships, power dynamics, and the delicate balance of loyalty and ambition that defines the city. In the end, Summer Newman's journey from Milan back to Genoa City is more than just a physical relocation, it is a narrative arc filled with emotional depth, strategic complexity, and dramatic potential. Her presence will challenge, inspire, and provoke those around her, creating a cascade of consequences that will be felt across families, businesses, and romantic entanglements alike. Fans are poised for weeks of suspense, intrigue, and unforgettable drama, as Summer's return promises to be a defining moment in Y&R history, blending love, ambition, secrets, and the kind of storytelling that keeps viewers enthralled episode after episode. Please subscribe and like the video before continuing.